7 November, go.
Santa is lifted off from the North Pole. NORAD's radar and satellites have received excellent images of all 9 reindeer. Santa has crossed over parts of Canada and Alaska on his way to the international dateline, where he'll be visiting homes of sleeping children. Santa will not be seen again in the United States or Canada until late today or very early on Christmas Day. Check back later to get more information about Santa's incredible journey. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Master Sergeant Carl LaCour. Merry Christmas, everyone.
7 November, go.
Santa has arrived in Auckland. How lucky the children of New Zealand are, as this is one of the first countries Santa visits during his flight around the world. NORAD satellites and Santa cams are working extremely well this year. Check back often to see more incredible sights. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Canadian Army Major Douglas Martin. Merry Christmas, everyone.
NORAD has received spectacular images of Santa Claus flying over beautiful Sydney Harbour in Australia. Santa appears to be on schedule with his Christmas deliveries. Children in the Far East can expect him sometime after midnight, but don't try to peek. Santa will be watching. Visit us again in about an hour for another update. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Commander Jeff Bright.
Now what, Charlie? 7 November, go. 7 November, go.
Santa is in Japan, and his speed is currently about 100 times faster than the Japanese bullet train. Santa has passed Mount Fuji, one of the most famous volcanoes in the world. More than 200,000 people from around the world visit Mount Fuji every year, and Santa visits every Christmas Eve. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Lieutenant Mike Lewis, United States Navy. Merry Christmas, everyone.
7 November, go.
Santa has reached the Great Wall of China. China is a very interesting country. Santa seems to be picking up speed. The weather has been excellent up to now, and Santa is right on time. After Asia, Santa will go to Europe. Join us again next hour for another update. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Master Sergeant Gary Carpenter.
7 November, go.
Santa has just entered the extremely cold region of the Himalayas. The Himalayas have the tallest mountains in the world. Santa's thick red coat and hat are specifically designed for these freezing temperatures, and the snacks that children leave Santa and the reindeer are very helpful in keeping them warm too. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Major Douglas Martin, Canadian Army. Merry Christmas, everyone.
7 November, go.
All NORAD tracking systems are working well, and we have pinpointed Santa in India. He and his reindeer are approaching the Taj Mahal. Did you know Taj Mahal means Crown Palace? It was built during the 17th century and took more than 20 years and 20,000 men to complete. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Santa Tracker Lieutenant Mike Lewis, United States Navy. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
7 November, go.
Santa has been spotted over an aircraft carrier in the Persian Gulf. Even though there are no kids aboard, the commanding officer sent a message to NORAD advising that they did see Santa and his sleigh as he flew overhead. Santa continues to move westward as he zigzags north and south. NORAD expects Santa to enter Eastern Europe and Scandinavia shortly. Children in Europe should get to bed real soon. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Lieutenant Mike Lewis, United States Navy.
NORAD radar has picked up Santa over Moscow. In Russia, Santa Claus is known as St. Nicholas. He won't visit many homes here tonight because the people of the Orthodox faith celebrate Christmas 2 weeks later. Santa goes over Russia tonight because he loves the many beautiful sights here, and it is a great shortcut to Europe. Visit us again in about an hour. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Major Douglas Martin.
7 November,
Santa has soared to 240 miles above the Earth to visit the International Space Station. What a great view Santa has of the world from so high in space. Santa with his magical sleigh is now swooping back to Earth at an incredible speed to northern Africa and is now passing the pyramids of Egypt. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Master Sergeant Gary Carpenter. Merry Christmas, everyone.
7 November, go.
Santa has arrived in Greece, the birthplace of the Olympic Games. Santa's reindeer run the equivalent of thousands of marathons in their journey around the world. That's why they love lots of snacks, especially vegetables. For Norad Track Santa, I'm Major Douglas Martin. Merry Christmas, everyone!
7 November, go.
Santa has just passed the Colosseum in Rome, Italy. The oval-shaped Colosseum took 10 years to build and was completed in the year 80 AD. It is a 4-story structure and is about 160 feet high with 80 entrances. We sure hope all the kids in Italy are tucked in bed. Santa can stop by any moment now. For Norad Track Santa, I'm Major Douglas Martin, Canadian Army. Merry Christmas, everyone.
7 November, go.
Santa has arrived in Paris, France, the City of Lights. He just flew over the Eiffel Tower, one of the most recognizable symbols in the world. Did you know the Eiffel Tower weighs more than 10,000 tons and has 1,665 steps? All the children in France and the rest of Europe should get to bed right away, as Santa is on his way. For Norad Track Santa, I'm Major Douglas Martin, Canadian Army. Merry Christmas, everyone!
7 November, go.
Norad Santacam has just captured these incredible images of Santa Claus as he makes his way across Great Britain. That's England and Ireland and Scotland and Wales. Santa is often called Father Christmas here in England. How lucky he is to visit so many famous places in just one day. Check back later for another update. For Norad Track Santa, and I'm the Honorary Santa Tracker, Ringo Starr. Merry Christmas, everybody!
7 November, go.
Santa is leaving Europe and is headed over the Atlantic Ocean. Santa enjoys his many island stops in the Atlantic, including the Azores. He also loves delivering special packages to people aboard ships, including submarines. For Norad Track Santa, I'm Navy Lieutenant Mike Lewis. Merry Christmas to all.
7 November, go.
Santa has been busy in South America and now is in the Andes Mountains approaching Machu Picchu, Peru. These ancient ruins from the 15th century sit at an altitude of 8,000 feet, which is no problem for Rudolph and his buddies to navigate. Santa and his reindeer are right on schedule and will be headed for North America soon. For Norad Track Santa, I'm Master Sergeant Carl Lagore. Feliz Navidad.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
7 November, go.
NORAD radar technicians have picked up Santa's sleigh coming toward Newfoundland at an extremely high speed. NORAD has scrambled 2 CF-18 fighter aircraft that will fly at twice the speed of sound to intercept Santa and welcome him to North America. Children in eastern Canada and the United States should start getting ready for bed. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Master Sergeant Gary Carpenter.
7 November, go.
NORAD CF-18 fighter aircraft have intercepted Santa just off the coast of Canada near St. John's, Newfoundland. NORAD fighter pilots in Canada and the United States really enjoy flying with Santa. After Santa is finished in the Atlantic provinces, he heads straight south to the eastern United States. Join us again next hour for another update. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Petty Officer Bev Allen.
7 November, go.
Santa has arrived in Philadelphia, the home of the Liberty Bell. Santa has had absolutely no problems so far this evening. The reindeer are doing very well. The snacks they have eaten have helped them stay healthy and warm all through Christmas Eve. Join us in half an hour for another update. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Petty Officer Bev Allen.
7 November, go.
Santa is in Washington, D.C. Santa often goes a bit slower over large cities so that the reindeer can enjoy the beautiful Christmas lights. NORAD Santa trackers can confirm that Santa is right on time. Children living anywhere near the capital of the United States should get to bed soon. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Master Sergeant Gary Carpenter.
7 November, go.
Hello, Americans and Canadians. Santa seems to be picking up speed. The weather has been excellent up to now. He's right on time. After leaving Chicago, Santa shoots through the arch in St. Louis and heads for the southwest. For Norad Tracks Santa,
1 Charlie, 7 November to go.
I'm Honorary Santa Tracker Paul Harvey.
7 November, go.
The men and women of Norad have just spotted Santa over Cheyenne Mountain here in Colorado Springs. Deep inside the mountain is where we analyze all our Santa tracking data to provide live updates to children around the world. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Major Douglas Martin, Canadian Army. Merry Christmas, everyone.
1 Charlie, 7 November, go.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas, everyone!
7 November, go.
Santa and his team are now in friendly Manitoba and on their way to Saskatchewan. For a special treat, they're going to go a little slower than usual over Reindeer Lake. This is very exciting for Donner and Blitzen because they both have relatives who still live there. Even Santa's reindeer like to see family and friends during this special time of the year. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Major Douglas Martin.
Santa is enjoying a beautiful view of Seattle, Washington. It's amazing how well Rudolph and the other reindeer work so well together. From here, Santa is going north to British Columbia to visit Vancouver Island. I wish I could visit as many places as Santa does in one night. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Petty Officer Beverly Allen, wishing everyone a wonderful Christmas.
7 November, go.
Santa's near the end of his journey and has arrived in Hawaii. After the Rainbow State, Santa may do a bit of backtracking to homes where children were not yet asleep. Then he'll guide his reindeer back to the North Pole for a well-deserved rest. Thank you for tracking Santa with NORAD. See you again next year. For NORAD Track Santa, I'm Canadian Army Major Douglas Martin. Merry Christmas to everyone.